What's going on, guys? It's Irish Shadow. Welcome back to Silent Hill 2. I am trying to get this Maria ending. And I think I know what was the problem because I had 5 attempts to get this done and all 5 of them failed. The problem I think was that this points generator that is hidden behind the scenes that you can't see essentially gives you points towards different endings. Now, when you're playing on New Game Plus, it's giving you points towards like all 8 endings based on what you pick up. Now, the easiest way to get the Maria ending is to play a normal game, which I am doing. Because in the normal game, there is only 3 endings you can get. You can get the leave ending, you can get the in water ending, and you can get the Maria ending. So as long as you are not playing like total shit, there's no way you're going to get the in water ending. Now, the only thing you have to do is avoid getting the leave ending. So in the first part of the game, there's not really much that you need to do in order to get on the points towards the Maria ending, but there is one thing you have to do before you even meet Maria, and that is this mini game or this puzzle right here. So, right off the bat, you are going to put the man here, you are going to put the woman here, and you are going to put the coin here, flip it to flower. That's the first stage. You're going to flip the man to the knife. You're going to flip the flower to the snake. And then you are going to switch snake and man. Flip the woman over to corpse. Flip the dagger over to man. And now this is crucial because you have to choose who you are going to blame for the woman's death. Now, most commonly, according to the story here, you would choose to blame the snake. Or you would choose to blame the man for frightening the woman towards the snake. But in this case, you are going to blame the woman for her own death. I don't understand why this is giving you points for the Maria ending, but apparently it is. Now, there's other things you have to do. You have to limit the amount of enemies you actually kill. So, for the most part, try to avoid attacking enemies, like engaging or trying to kill enemies, unless they are directly like blocking your path or some other weird shit, right? One noticeable thing is you want to keep your health as full as possible. And once you meet Maria, this running style right here has got to change because this is what you are reduced to. At the same time, you need to make sure that Maria is kept healthy and safe. And now that we're past the first set of apartments, we're going to go into the second. There's not so much to do here until we get to the first Pyramid Head fight. Alright, and when you get to the first fight with Pyramid Head, as hard as it is to resist, you are not to hurt him at all. Now, like in a normal game, you kind of want to hit Pyramid Head as much as possible because without doing any damage to him, you have to basically avoid him for 3 minutes, which is a hell of a long time to avoid someone like Pyramid Head, considering his blade can really mess you up, and that's the one thing you want to avoid is Pyramid Head's blade, because you want to save as much health as you possibly can. So just duck, dodge, run, hide, whatever you do not hit Pyramid Head. I don't know why this is a prerequisite for points towards the Maria ending, but that's just the way it is. I have this footage sped up just so you're not watching me dodge him for 3 minutes. But it only does take 3 minutes for the fight to end. And once you do, we are almost to the point where we actually physically meet Maria herself. Alright, so now that you're met Maria,
Come on.
you're gonna have to just kind of walk with her. Kind of sucks. Maybe stay a little close to her, but not bump into her is another thing you're not supposed to do, apparently. Just trying to stay close to her. Let her kind of lead you for a bit.
Through here.
And make sure you go the way she asks you to go. So if she tells you to go this way, go this way. You can offshoot yourself a little bit,
Exactly.
deviate from the path that she wants you to go, but you're not allowed to do it so often. Which is one of the contradictions I've come across when researching how to do this, because I've read like official guides released by Konami themselves saying that yeah, you can go to the bowling alley with her, but then I've seen like videos where people have said like, no, you can't actually bring her to the bowling alley or anything. She wants you to go directly to Jack's Inn. That's where you're supposed to go. But you can apparently deviate away from Jack's Inn. You're just not allowed to do it for too long. But you do get different dialogue options for doing so, which do give you points towards her ending. But at the same time, points will be deducted if she tells you to go that you're going the wrong way too many times. So what we're going to do is, I'm not going to show all of this, but I am actually going to walk from here to the Pete's Bowling Alley, and then go to the fuel station, and then to the little garage by Rosewater Park, and then we'll continue into Jack's Inn, do everything there, and head towards where she wants you to actually go.
I thought you might not want to.
James, if you don't want me around anymore, you can just say it.
No, it's not that. Just a stray thought.
More of those things. sure that's a good idea?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's fine.
and
Just
whenever
give me
there's
that.
a door that she needs to be let in, let her in. Like unlock the door, let her in. Try not to bump into her. Because it's all
So, anything good in
things
here?
As good as it gets.
that will give you points towards her ending. It's very long and tedious, as you could tell. I also tend not to flash her with the flashlight, because sometimes when you do, she'll like use her arm to cover her eyes like you're blinding her. So I'm not entirely sure, but the way I see it, it's like bumping into her too many times reduces the amount of points you get towards her ending. So I'm not entirely sure if
Can you let me in?
blinding her with a flashlight too much does the same thing.
Why,
once you-
thank you, good sir.
You come to this room, you have to let her in, and then break the wall. Grab this note and come back.
Hey, you think I'd look good in this one?
Answer her.
Sure.
Not quite the ringing endorsement, but hey, I'll take it.
Okay. And now that that interaction's over, you're on the right path. 0, 4, 5, 1.
Glad you were here.
Yeah, that's a good response to get. Alright, so once you open this gate,
So that's what it was for.
you're going to get more points towards her ending.
Yay.
Where to now?
Just down this way.
Now approach the mansion as you would probably not think, because this mansion is significant to Maria for a reason that is not obvious in this game.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's just... This place... It just gives me the creeps. I'm not sure why.
You ever been inside?
I'm not sure. It does feel familiar somehow. Like a bad memory. It's nothing, really.
Yeah, it's nothing, because when Silent Hill 2 originally released on the Xbox, on the original Xbox, there was no DLC for the PS2 version, there was no DLC for the Xbox version. When they released the greatest hits version of this game on the Xbox, there was a special scenario added to the main game called Born from a Wish, which was essentially a side story where you play as Maria leading up to the events before she meets James. That's essentially what this mansion is, and I do not know why Konami or Blooper Team decided to not include that for this version of the game. Like, you would think that they would add it in at launch just to like make Silent Hill 2 feel complete as a whole, but they never did. And with them putting more effort into Silent Hill F and the original Silent Hill remake and whatever else Konami or Blooper Team is
So,
working on behind the
James.
scenes, it's likely
3
we're not going to
years.
see it ever.
That's a long time. What will you tell her when you find her?
That I love her.
Oh,
Alright, so once you're in the strip club, you're gonna have to walk around and investigate the following objects. One, the lost and found. Right here. Two, the bottle of alcohol. Three, this
Is
poster
that you?
right here.
would you like it to be?
Four, you are going to need to get up on the stage and approach the pole.
You gonna dance for me, big guy? I'd pay to see that.
All right. And five, this nurse's outfit right here. After you interact with all five of those, talk to Maria.
Let me know when you want to move on.
Let's go.
All right then. Come on.
Now she should have a different bit of dialogue here.
We could come back later if you want,
Yes.
in case we need a break.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Once the elevator hits the second floor, there's going to be a cutscene. Maria's not going to be feeling good. She's going to go lie down, leaving her completely out of your hair for the pretty much the remainder of
Sorry, I just...
the hospital. But while she's laying down,
I'm
you're going to
alright.
interact with her 3
I'm
times.
just tired.
After the 3rd time, she's going to lay down. She's going to roll over. You can't interact with her anymore. It's fine. You're going to leave Maria here and continue with the hospital as you normally would until you actually get the key for room L1. Because once you get the key for L1, you're going to go into L1, make your way to the utility room. You're going to drop down into the first floor, which is here. Okay, you're going to be in the medical records. You're going to make your way into storage where you're going to get your first of the 3 bracelets. Once you get the first of the 3 bracelets, you're going to return to Maria for another interaction.
Hey. Any luck finding Laura?
Not yet. How are you holding up?
I'll be okay. Just need a bit more rest. James. Thanks for checking up on me. It's very sweet of you.
Yeah. Get some rest. I'll get back soon.
Alright, and with that interaction done, you are pretty much free of Maria until you get the roof key. And surprisingly, she's gone. And Maria's gonna join you
James.
again.
Mary! Oh,
So once again, escort mission. Like in more ways than one, kind of. To this room.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it is. It's our second ring.
So, where to now?
Come on. I think I know where those rings belong.
Okay, and once you get to the part where you have to put the rings on, it's very important which ring goes where.
James,
What's
So
wrong?
for
let's just get out of here,
the
okay?
top ring is going to be the lead ring. The bottom ring is going to be the copper ring. Apparently that makes a difference. And now we're going to get to the point where we get to say goodbye to Maria very quick, for a while. Not entirely, but for a while. Eventually going to get to this puzzle, and once you match up all the correct poems, you're going to basically read them. And for the purpose of the Maria ending, you're going to need to choose the one that refers to James. So, hallowed place, this one set ablaze. 'Twas a home of evil, it had to be raised. This one right here is about James. Now, I think 3 of these are about James. 2 are about Eddie, and 1 is about Angela. Or I could have that the other way around. 2 of these are about Angela, 1 of these is about Eddie. But it doesn't matter. So you want to choose noose number 1. And this is definitely where you want to be. So you're going to continue on through this area, and eventually we are going to meet back up with somebody who had a unfortunate ending. We've completed the fight with Abstract Daddy. I don't know why they call him Abstract Daddy. You're going to come to this area known as the Labyrinth. And you're going to enter this door. And surprisingly, you're going to find that Maria is still alive.
Maria? Maria! I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt?
Not at all, silly.
But the thing...
Something's weird about
you.
her.
There was blood everywhere.
Okay, so the context for this part is essentially you have 3 trials of the labyrinth to complete. You've got the left, then there's a middle, and a right path. Each time you complete a part of one of the trials, whether it be left, right, or middle, you're going to return to that room where Maria is. I don't know why. There's really no interaction between you and her every time you return to that room. She just kind of sits there humming to herself. But apparently it does give you points towards the Maria ending. All right, and after you finish the third area, you're going to come to the door 208, where you're going to get a cutscene showing that Maria is dead. Again!
Marie?
So I don't even know why we want this ending, because clearly she's something supernatural, because she's died once, she's died twice, and for those of you who don't know, she's gonna die a third time. So once you enter the hotel, you are gonna eventually find your way to the second floor. You're gonna be looking for the coat room, or the check room, whatever that is, and then you're gonna make your way into the hall. You are going to want to grab the ripe apple. You have had the choice of grabbing the rotten apple outside of the hotel or the ripe apple inside the hotel. Either one doesn't matter. But for the purpose of getting the Maria ending, you're going to want the ripe apple. Alright, in room 202, after you repair the mirror, you're going to use the ripe apple. That will cause the Snow White statue to appear. It is also to be known that using the ripe apple in that situation as opposed to the rotten apple gives you points towards the Maria ending. Alright, once you get to the double pyramid head fight, you're going to find out. Alright. At the double pyramid head fight, you're going to find out that Maria is still alive, and that she's about to be murdered again.
Leave us both the hell alone.
And once you take them down, both of them are going to be holding a different colored egg. It's going to be a scarlet egg and the rust covered egg. Now you're going to find these two doors. You're going to put each egg into their door. You are going to leave through the scarlet egg door, because the scarlet egg represents Maria.
What do you
Now,
want, James?
for this hallway, you're just going to run through before the whole conversation is done. And if you can manage to do that, that is legitimately the last thing you need to get the Maria ending. Hopefully.
Look at me.
We'll see.
I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you dead?
Okay, so with everything that you've seen done in here, is everything that should give you points towards the Maria ending. Now, you're going to know that you have the Maria ending before the boss fight even starts, because 90% of, well, the other, every other ending that involves the final boss is going to have Maria standing, or Mary standing by the window. If she is if she is laying on the hospital bed when you climb up this ladder, it will indicate that you have gotten the Maria ending. If she is standing by the window, the game is essentially telling you to fuck off, restart, and do all that bullshit all over again. So let's find out. And I got the Maria ending. Thank fucking Christ.
Mary?
James. I've been waiting. It's been so long. Didn't you want to see me?
Yes. More than anything. You're all I ever wanted.
That's not true. Is it?
Mary?
You killed me, James.
Yes. I did. I couldn't bear to see you suffer.
Don't make excuses. I know how you saw me, how you felt. You really hated me. Didn't you?
It's true, I may have had some of those feelings. It was a long 3 years. I was so tired.
I guess I understand. I know I was a burden. You wanted a long, happy life. Something I couldn't give. Can she?
Mary, please, if I could...
No, James. Those were the last precious moments I had. How could I ever forgive you? James.
What is this?
Is what you've been looking for.
Let's go.
Better do something about that cough.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that's the Maria ending. Can't believe there's that much bullshit you have to go through just to get that stupid fucking ending. But anyway, that is the end of Silent Hill 2. This is my fucking platinum trophy, which is the only reason I did this. All its endings, all 8 endings, like fucking 12 full playthroughs for me. And yeah, I don't expect to be coming back to the world of Silent Hill until like I see decent reviews for Silent Hill F or Silent Hill 1 gets released. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Ira Shadow, and I'll see you later.